Greetings, this is Peter Williams, and this is my database tutorial for LS540, Clarion, University of Pennsylvania. And today I'm going to be talking about Credo reference and how it can be used to help in researching culture and diversity. It provides access to hundreds of encyclopedias and handbooks, and it deals with all major subjects, including different nationalities, cultures, genders, sexual orientations, religions, and races. It's very good for finding relevant information, but it's also good for finding related topics and subject terms. All right, so let's take a look at our homepage here. We have our search bar here. We do have our option to change our language, which we will be talking about later. If we scroll further down, you'll see we also have links for topic pages, which we'll also be talking about in a bit. Let's do our first search. So as you can see here, we have our search results. These are from various different types of encyclopedias. But what is also interesting that comes up, and I find this feature very interesting, is the mind map. So let's click on this. Now, as you can see, we have our search term here, but we also have related topics and terms around it. So let's take a look at Sharia. And with Sharia, we have more terms going around this, and let's take a look at fiqh. So for fiqh, we have more related subject terms, but we also have our search results here to the right. So let's take a look at our first entry here. So as you can see here, this is the entry for Encyclopedia of World Religions. And on this page, it also gives us related searches again, and the option to search other sites. And at the bottom of the page, we also have a link to the encyclopedia itself. And we also have the citation too, which can be very helpful for somebody that is conducting research and writing a research paper. All right, let's do a new search. So we have our new search here, and this time let's take a look at our topic page. Now keep in mind, not all searches will have a topic page, but depending on the broadness of the term, it will have a topic page. So let's take a look. So as we can see here, we have another link to the mind map. We have an overview of the topic. We have a historical overview. We also have related topic pages here. Excuse me. We also have related articles. And as you can see here, and this is helpful too, is that we also have links to different databases on the subject that you search. This can also be very helpful in doing research too. So let's take a look here. We have links to articles in ProQuest. And this brings us to the politics of holding home and LGBT visibility in contested Jerusalem. So as you can see, this is a very good tool to use in order to be able to connect you to different types of research for the subject that you're looking for, depending on that. All right, now, one thing about this particular topic page is it does not have any images, but let's find one that does. So for this particular topic page, you can see that it does have images. And dealing with Africa, you can see that it does give the map, and it also gives images of the continent itself. All right, now let's bring us back to the home page. Now, we've definitely seen that this database it's absolutely fantastic for conducting research. But now let's see how well we can do it as far as accessibility for non-English speaking patrons. So we do have our collection of languages here. So as you can see, sorry about that, let me change that back. So as you can see, that in changing the language, certain things do change, but not everything changes. That is one drawback to this database, is that some of the features will change in their language, but as you can see that the articles themselves, they do not change. They are still in English. Now, there is one way around that. Let's take a look. So you can see here, it is still in English, but what we can do from here is we come up to the translation tool. We can click on that here. And from here, we can select which language we would like. Let's try Filipino. So as you can see, non-English speaking patrons will still be able to access the information and be able to do the research and be able to read the research. But the one drawback is that there are some extra steps that they need to do that. It would be better. I do think that Credo might want to think about having the language option up here be able to translate everything, being able to do the articles and everything like that. But it is still at least good that the option is there, that they could change the language once they find the link. So a library or a university that is considering using this database, it might be good to offer a little bit of library instruction as far as how they can access it this way, or even within a library, maybe even have steps next to a computer as far as how to go through those steps, such as accessing the languages here, then going to the search results, and then going to the translation tool here. So I think with a little bit of practice, I think it can be done. And for English-speaking patrons, I do think that this database is very intuitive. This is actually in doing this project, this is actually my first time using this particular database, and I found it to be very, very intuitive as far as being able to search for terms. So I think this can be very useful, and thank you very much.